Hello everyone, my name is Katie, I'm the Introverted Reader, and today's video is going to be the Pride Flag book tag, which I thought just in honor of Pride Month I just wanted to do. This tag was originally created by Spencer over at Common Spence. I will try and leave his original video down in the description where you can go and watch his original video because it's amazing, and just subscribe to Spencer anyway because he's iconic and we love him. Anyway, so this tag is basically, we're going through the different colors of the Pride flag: red, orange, yellow, green, blue and purple, and we're going to be coinciding some books with those colors. So the very first color is red, which signifies life. And that is a book with a spirited protagonist, totally proud of who they are, and basically someone who gives you life. Now, a character that I've picked, this person is not the main protagonist of this story, but they're one of the main characters within the story, and that is Alex Fierro from the Magnus Chase trilogy. Basically, Alex is a wonderful transgender, gender fluid human being, and she must be protected at all costs. Love her. She is fierce, she's loyal, and her and Magnus's relationship is just so cute. It's so she's not afraid to show her feelings for him, but she's also she'll cut you if you get on the wrong side of her. I just adore Alex so much. And also Alex is Latinx as well. She's a person of color, and yes, just Alex is just so unashamed of who she is, and she's just you can take me or you can leave me, I don't care. So I'm going with Alex. The next question is orange, and that is a color for healing, and that is a book that made you as a reader find a deeper meaning or catharsis in your own life. Now for me, if you've been following my channel for a minute, you'll know you'll know before I even lift up these two books, okay? Simon and Alice, okay? My precious, precious children, okay? Simon is my precious gay son, and Alice is my wonderful asexual sister. I love her so much. I literally see myself in Alice, okay? You know the story about Simon. Simon is a story about, Simon vs. the Homosapiens agenda is basically a story about a boy called Simon. He's in the closet, and he has this online relationship with this person called Blue, this other boy. Neither one of them are out, they just talk to each other about, being gay in this day and age, and, just personal stuff between each other. But then one day the emails between them get leaked, and the person that leaked them basically says to Simon, I will not leak these if you do something for me. So they basically blackmail Simon into doing what they want. And chaos ensues from there. And this book is about a girl called Alice who is asexual, and at the beginning of the book her girlfriend breaks up with her, and she's kind of going through all this stuff. Her family are putting pressure on her, she's in college, she doesn't really know what she wants to do, and I've annotated her a little bit so you can see the tabs. But if it wasn't for this book right here, I would not have found my spirit animal in Alice, and being able to sit here right now and say that I am asexual. And if it wasn't for Alice and Simon, I would not have been able to discover the truth about me and myself, and I owe them so much, and I love these books so much. They're amazing, and I highly recommend them both. Yellow, it's the book, that's the color for sunshine. I don't know why I did that. That is a book that fills you with so much joy. It could brighten even your darkest day, and Simon and Alice could do that for me. But the one that I want to reference is another favourite, and that is Noah Can't Even by Simon James Green. If you haven't read this book, you need to. This book is absolutely hilarious. It's so witty, it's so wonderful, and so cute, and just so precious. Noah is amazing. He's so sweet. It's basically about this boy called Noah, and his mom doesn't really pay much attention to him. His dad has run off. He lives in this tiny little town in England where basically everyone lives on top of each other and everyone knows everyone's business. And he only has one friend called Harry. And one day in school, this popular girl who he has a crush on invites him to this party at her house. And, obviously he goes because he wants to impress this girl. But then at this party, him and Harry end up kissing. And it's sort of just basically Noah just being am I in love with my best friend? Am I gay? Am I bi? What's going on? So it's basically just Noah's journey into discovering himself. And it's wonderful. and Simon actually has a new book that has just recently come out. It hasn't come yet. It's out there in the world. It's yet to arrive to me, but once I get it, believe me, I'll be reading it and reviewing it on this channel. Hold me to that. But yeah, Noah. Green, which is the color for nature, and that is pick a book that is set out of this world, a reality different to our own. The only one I could think of that is a fantasy, and it's mainly LGBTQ, is The Captive Prince. Now I know what you're thinking, but isn't this book about people that kidnap other people and make them their sex slaves? Like, isn't that what this book is about? Yes, that is what this book is about, okay? But I only picked it because of the LGBTQ themes and the fact that it's fantasy, okay? All the other fantasy books that I have protagonists that are straight. I worked with what I have, okay? I mean, obviously, I have other like fantasy books on my shelf where there are other characters that are in same-sex relationships, but I just put this one because it is mainly LGBTQ. Like, the two main characters, who are both men, are in a relationship, so that's why. So it's basically about this prince called Damon, and he basically is framed by his half-brother and gets kidnapped, taken to this neighbouring rival kingdom, and he's basically made to be the sex slave of the prince of that kingdom, and other things happen from there. I'm not going to get into it because it's very mature, so be of age when you read this, but it's definitely a favourite of mine, and it's fantasy, so you can't really go wrong, and it's amazing and wonderful. But be of age before you read it, okay? The next to last one is blue. I have blue eyeshadow on today, if you can't tell. And that is the colour for peace. And it's to pick a book where one of the characters finds peace with a difficult truth. Now, I'm going to go with one that I recently just read, and that is The Hand, the Eye and the Heart by Zoe Marriott. And this book is basically about our main character, Z, coming to terms with the fact that they are non-binary and trans. They don't want to... Yes, obviously they were born with the body of a female and they were assigned the gender female at birth, but they don't feel they fit that category. They don't feel comfortable with that. You know, they feel more comfortable, you know, in more masculine clothes and, you know, being a soldier and holding a sword rather than sitting doing embroidery. Like, it's... Yes, obviously the story is about, like, a war and everything going on in this dangerous time in Chinese history, but it is also about this main character who is just, you know, trying to figure themselves out and, you know, finding their truth and not letting anyone stand in the way of that. And I appreciate that so much. Like, I relate to that so much. Like, as well, if you haven't read this book, I would recommend. Although, there is a trigger warning, you know, for misgendering and like misnaming and stuff. So in here, so be wary of that. The last color is purple, and that is the color for spirit, and it's find a book that deals with LGBTQ plus themes and religion. Now, the only one I could think of, now I thought long and hard, like, because I couldn't really find one in my collection. I mean, and the only one that I could think of was maybe Alice again, because if I remember rightly, in this book, Alice's parents are like conservative Christians, and they're not all that jazzed, you know, about her dating a girl and whatever. So it's just, you know, I mean, there's that. I mean, I can only think of that. I mean, obviously not every Christian fits this label, but it was the only one I could think of because I feel like I remember that within this story. If you have any other ones that I need to be aware of, leave them down in the comments. But yes, my friends, that is the Pride Flag book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be leaving Spencer's video down in the description. Go watch Spencer's video and subscribe to Spencer. He's amazing. And, you know, if you want to subscribe to this channel, if you're new, hello. Thank you for watching this video. Please follow me on Instagram. Please follow me on Twitter. I will leave those down in the description as well. Please like, please comment, and I will see you all in my next video. I love you and happy Pride Month, everybody. Bye.